Mhm.
Uh, so my experience with kickboxing, I started like a year and a half ago with my neighbor. She's a personal trainer, and she just like wanted someone to start learning how to. She wanted to learn how to teach kickboxing, and I was like, sure, you can practice teaching with me. And I really enjoyed it. It was like a good way to get out aggression, um, and just learn the proper way to hit, a little bit of self-defense. And then at Ithaca, there's a really great place there to kickbox. Anyone ever wants to come with me to a class, totally should. Yeah, they're super fun. It's a great way to get some exercise, and you also just learn about some great ways to safely fight. And yeah. So my outcomes for you all today are to be able to identify the 4 different hits that we're going to be going over: the jab, cross, hook, and uppercut. And then for you to all be able to demonstrate those 4 hits and properly demonstrate them without getting hurt. And lastly, to be able to combine them in different orders to make some combo hits. So we're going to start off by going through each of them individually and practicing them individually, and then we will practice combos, and then we'll wrap it up. So a lot of this is going to be standing, so we're going to need everyone to stand up. I'm sorry if you're drinking coffee.
No worries.
Pouring it. I haven't drank it.
What? And I have those all written out right here in the order. Everyone see that? We might need to spread out a little bit. Maybe like take some steps back. You're not really going to be moving side to side at all. It's just going to be out in front of you. So safety-wise, make sure there's no one in front of you that you would be hitting. Okay, so for each 4, so not quite like that. Awesome. So we're going to be going through the hits one at a time. For each of them, I'll be demonstrating it. Then we'll do it all together. Then you'll practice with a partner, and then we'll move on. So the first hit is a
Jab!
jab. Great.
Yeah, outside. I mean, jab.
Yeah. So the first thing that's really important with kickboxing is that you do have a lead leg. It's not like wrestling where you can be in the stance. You really want to be in a nice athletic stance, because if you do get hit, if you're standing like this, you can get pushed over really easily, just like with spotting or anything like that. You want to be able to kind of rock back and forth on. So kind of you can see a lot of boxers kind of like doing the shuffle. That's like, you want to have that nice good stance. So I usually go left as my lead leg, but it can be whatever feels most comfortable to you. But your lead leg does depend which arm is a jab and which arm is a cross. So the jab is the arm that is the same side as your lead leg. So if your left leg is your lead leg, you're jabbing with your left. If your right arm is your lead leg, you're jabbing with your right. Awesome. So the jab is a really quick punch that comes from that arm that is the closest to your opponent. And so it just comes out really quickly, slowly, and you're hitting with this angle of your knuckles. Just nice and flat. And you don't want to have your fist too clenched. Usually you're wearing gloves, but just nice and straight out like that. So slowly, like this, quickly, it's a nice jab. And a lot of it actually comes from the rotation of your shoulder. It's actually kind of like a bit of a rotation, and your body is moving a bit too.
Abby, what do I do with my thumb?
Your thumb, great question. You want your
Like
thumbs
this?
to be on the outside of your hands. You don't want to tuck it inside, because if you hit with your thumb tucked inside, you can break your finger. So, great question. Keep it just on the outside. Usually when you're wearing gloves, your thumb goes up into its own kind of spot in your glove, but for this purpose, just leave it on the outside. Great question. Yeah, so that jab is just a nice quick hit forwards, and we're all gonna do 5 of them in the air together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And just a little bit, yeah, that body turning and that helps you just hit nice and square in front of you. So for practicing, you're gonna pair up with someone, and for safety considerations, I'll just demonstrate with Ari real quick. One partner will be holding a hand out away from your face. If you hold it in front of your face and you miss, you're gonna hit them in their face. You don't want that. You wanna keep your hand off to the side so that your partner can just practice, and you're gonna be hitting gently. You're not trying to get force. Really, a lot of kickboxing is getting down the technique first, and then you add the power to it. So right now we're really just focusing on getting a nice technique of a hit. And so each person can do 10. If you want to switch lead legs and try with the other leg, you can. And yeah, just practice getting and really focusing on that form. Awesome. Go ahead. Oh, we got Kevin and keep those hands nice off to the side of your face. And if they're hurting you, let them know. Nice. And Frankie, you can actually leave that other arm still up by your face, because if you were fighting someone, you still want something to be blocking. So instead of having your arm down here, put that other arm up.
I just like go up like this. And you punch it.
Wasn't this across?
What? No, keep it off to the side.
Either way, yeah.
Oh,
No,
there
so
you
I
go.
block it with that.
So that if she missed, oh, you're hitting. No, we're not gonna.
Boxing's a little easy. You know where he's gonna throw it. He's just like, oh, no, pink.
How did everything go here? Good.
Okay, look at our moves. Ready?
Nice. Nice. Just make sure you keep that hand nice and nice off to the side of your face. Awesome. How'd things go here? Would you like a demonstration? Sure, let's see it. Yeah, keep.
Put them dukes up.
Nice.
Oh, we do it 10 times.
Nice. Yeah, you got a nice body turn going. Awesome. Let's see, Joe. Nice. Yeah, it's in your body. Awesome. Okay.
Not my PB. Don't take my PB.
Reformer circle. Awesome. How'd that feel for people?
Good.
Okay.
Powering.
Like I said, we're not focusing on power right now. It's a lot about the technique. If you start adding power too soon before you really have the technique down, you're not going to be doing the hits right. And something that I brought up with Frankie is even though you're hitting with one hand, try and keep that other hand up, because if you're fighting someone, you still want that hand kind of as a block there. So you're not just kind of like hitting like this doesn't look very good or natural. It's kind of like, what am I doing with this arm? That other arm can stay up there and be blocking your face. Awesome. So that's the jab. What's next? Cross. The cross makes a lot of sense because it's the hand coming across your body. This hand, your jab hand, is with your lead leg. Your cross comes from your rear leg. So, the thing about the cross is there's a lot of movement in the knee too. So, when you come across with the cross, you're kind of turning your knee in a bit. So you have your back leg there, but you're going to end up kind of with your knee facing forwards and coming down a bit, because your power, even though you're punching with your hands, still comes from your leg. So let's all practice that in the air 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. How does that feel? Good? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with partners. Practice and make sure you're trying on each side, because the great thing about kickboxing is if you are moving around, you want to be able to throw punches from both sides. So practice, even though one side feels more comfortable than the other, be able to throw crosses from both sides so that you know how it feels. Awesome. Compare up and practice that. Make sure we're keeping our hands off to the side. Don't want anyone getting hurt.
We're turning into a fight.
Oh, did we have an extra person?
No, that wasn't the wrong way.
Oh, okay. All right, you want to practice?
Mine is both. So now you're going to use that.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice knee turns. Awesome.
Through the foot.
I'm not a lefty. I'm not a lefty. I can't talk about foot.
Nice.
You can even move
move your leg in a little bit closer. You don't have to be too far away because then you get a little more unbound. You bring it in a little bit closer, and it's just nice. Yeah.
Just like that.
Nice. Great twist from the hips. What do we got?
All right, chill.
Right.
Nice.
Nice, Kev. Good.
It's like in
Good
wrestling,
foot
it was like back
action.
like, yeah, I can keep you like 8 feet away.
Good.
Yeah,
Nice. Good knee turn.
got me.
Great. Awesome.
You never know if we're gonna go
Okay, let's bring it back in. How did that how did that cross feel? Good. Awesome. Okay. Our next hit is the hook. It does what it says. It hooks around. So a hook can be thrown from either side, but I feel that for teaching purposes, it feels the best to be thrown from the hand that you would cross with, from your rear leg hand. And the hook, just like it sounds, you're hooking around to hit the person on their side. You're not going like the jab or the cross right out in front of you. You're coming around. And there's also still a lot of that action from your hip and from your leg. As your arm comes around, so does your foot. You can kind of see how my foot in the back spins with my arm. And the thing about the hook also, so with the jab and the cross, you are hitting straight out with your arms like this. And the hook, you come around and the angle of your hand is like this. Cool. How does that, any questions about that? So when we practice with people, you're gonna hold a hand over to the side like this so that your partner can be hitting it from an angle. Just like that. Awesome, you can practice those. Please no hitting in the face. You can practice those now. Right.
I just didn't know.
The other side? Yeah.
This is expensive.
Yeah, my left side's super weak. I like can't get enough power from it.
You got like a tight foot. You're right in there.
Put them away. Nice.
Body.
Keep that other arm up
You
there.
can straight to the
Other side. Nice. Nice. Keep that other hand up there. As you turn. Great. Nice. Kev's got it. He's in his zone. Nice. How'd it go over here? Good? Those felt good? Nice. Yeah, you can even come in a little more of an angle, like you're coming around. Yeah, just like that. Awesome.
Can't throw any left. It's just like, I feel the power leave.
Nice. Okay, let's bring it in.
I'd need to stretch.
Our last. Oh, nice one, JR. Oh, you want to? Okay. You can throw some more.
You gotta get back.
Yeah, hands out to the side.
Hand, Frank.
Back to the guard.
Frank, drop your left hand.
It's the trouble with the
Nice,
hook. You're away
Rowan.
from home for too long.
Awesome.
Just like, it's out.
Okay, let's bring it in. Awesome. I know that a lot of people probably have some experience and everything, but we're just working through the basics. So the uppercut is different from all of the rest because instead of coming from up top, you're coming from below. Uppercut, like it sounds. You're coming upwards. So the big thing with the uppercut is it's really coming from your hips. If you're just kind of here trying to hit upwards, then it doesn't really work. It's really like a thrust forward with your hips from each side. And so when you practice in the gym a lot, you'll have a square stance, you'll have your legs next to each other, and kind of just be hitting upwards. And you see how my hips are like, that's where it's coming from. If you try to do it without moving your hips, try that. See how like, it's almost like your abs, like you have to work really hard. But if you use your hips, yeah, great, Kevin, you get a lot more power coming from down below. So we can practice that, and yeah, if you can do it with each hand. You can kind of go straight up, or a lot of people kind of cross in front of you, and yeah, just really focus on your hips and that power coming from your legs and from down here, not from your arms. And the way to practice that with a person is you're gonna hold your hands up like this. Just try and stay focused. I know it's really exciting. And you're gonna come from below and just like that. Just keeping them off to the side so they wouldn't hit your face. Nice. guys can all practice that. You all, guys and girls, can practice that. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Will you cross it?
Yeah, you can cross if you want. People do it both ways. I find it a little more natural to cross, but
Teachers up there. Really high band. This big dude's about as tall as you, and you're trying to find me.
yeah, maybe a little bit lower because the uppercut you're not aiming for. You're kind of aiming up into
And
their
he just literally
gut.
barked all over my shoulder.
So you wouldn't be. You're not coming up straight like in front of you.
He just like fell over. I was like,
Nice, Jill.
"Ooh, I just want to fight. I was like, yeah.
Nice. Nice hip turn.
Oh, he stopped and he's on the ground. I was like,
Awesome.
just like what?
Best time, man.
So a quick thing about the uppercut.
I'm out. I'm
Everybody.
covering you. Going home.
So a quick thing about the uppercut that can help is you're not really aiming to like hit someone else's face. It's not up here. It's almost as if you're going into their gut, like right in front of you. So you don't need to hold your hands all the way up here. It's more like down here, and you're just like hitting mostly up, but a little bit like towards them. If that makes sense. Does that help? Yeah. Yeah. If you want to practice that again, you can do that. Yeah. That's like would really hurt your hand. If you're hitting someone their stomach, you're not gonna hurt them that hard. Nice hit.
Doing.
I
I
know
just
it's
like, see how
okay.
bad this
Go
is.
back.
She's like, feel it.
Sometimes what happens to me when I'm like my like trainer like I'll think I'm at 5 and he'll like move his hand and I'll like throw one and lift. Nice. When you're done, just bring it back here. Okay. So, just to make sure we all know what they are before we start making combos out of them, we're gonna, can I have 4 volunteers? Okay. Rowan, Frankie, Kevin, Ian. Someone come up and just throw one of the punches, and we're all gonna guess what it is. Make sure your face is so everyone can see. What's he got?
Jab.
Jab. And why is it a jab?
It's the same arm and leg.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Thanks, Frankie. Rowan. What's that? Why is it a hug?
Coming around from the side.
Yeah, she's coming around from the side. Yeah, no, you got it. Good knee action, too. Kevin, come on up. Nice. What's Kev doing? Very aggressively.
Dude, I want to be
That's
your
an
brother.
uppercut, yeah. Yeah. The exercise version of these hits is different than the fighting version of these hits, but
It's all the same.
that was a lot. That was great power, Kev.
That was like your
Oh,
big
what's this? Cross. Cross. Why is it a cross?
Oh,
Ooh, don't hurt your shoulder. Don't hurt your shoulder. Why is that a cross?
Just
Come
go
from the
across
rear
the
leg.
body.
Yeah, from the rear leg across the body. Awesome. So, the great thing about these 4 hits is that you can combine them in so many different ways. It doesn't have to always be in a certain order. A really popular hit is to just hit a jab cross. That's a really powerful move.
1-2.
Good. Yeah, that's the OG 1-2 right there. Is the jab cross. Ian, come over here. That's a really popular hit, so we are gonna do that one first. But then after that, we're gonna have just like a little freestyle time of like a minute for people to just practice throwing hits in different combinations, and you can start to feel what flows really well together. Because sometimes it feels a little weird to like throw a jab and then an uppercut or whatever feels weird for you. You can start to feel like what starts to feel natural. So we're gonna practice that jab cross because it is a really great combo to just know the feeling of. And this one you can just choose a dominant side, choose one lead leg, and we'll practice that a couple times in the air. And so remember, it's not about power. We're not trying to throw our shoulders out, but you do want to make it quick because if you're going like this, maybe start slow and speed it up. That helps for me because I throw it a few times and I can focus on my technique, and then I can speed up Nice, let's see it. Throwing. Nice. Jab cross. Don't forget that knee that comes in for the cross. That's what really, if you try and cross without moving your knee, you're going to stay pretty far away. If you get that knee in, you just get a couple inches closer, which can make a big difference.
Just tossing.
Awesome. So now with your partners, like I said, you can have a couple minutes to make up your own combos. And partners, you can even move your hands accordingly. If their hands are out like this, you can throw a jab or a cross. If you move your hands like this, they'll throw a hook, and like this, an uppercut. So if the partner is holding out hands, you want to move them around to kind of like test the reaction of your other partner. You know, if you throw them out like this, they know they need to hit a hook. Thank you. Yeah, just, well, I promise I'll give you time to do it. Just depending on where your hands are, your partner has to react on what kind of hit they need to do. Does that make sense? Okay, so we'll do, what was that? Remember, just keep your hands away from your face, please, no one get hurt.
Like this guy. I don't want to be awake for the rest of his lesson.
So we'll do 45 seconds for each person, and yeah, just feel see what combinations feel good. So just kind of keep punching. Try not to have a lull. Just keep going from one to another. Even if it's something you're like, I'm not sure what that was, it's okay. Okay, go ahead. Nice, Ari. Nice hug. Good. Yes, keep that whole body moving. Whole body. It's like a test. Nice, good. Remember, Ian, if you want to move your hands around.
I have been.
Oh, okay, awesome. Keep them on their toes.
Nothing but hugs.
Nice. Yeah, remember, turn
Take
that
it to
knee
Hook City.
across.
Take
There
it to
we
Hook
go.
City.
You can get a lot more power.
Do I know we're supposed to go across?
One leg flex. Nice. Yeah, if you'd like to be a little bit closer because they're too far apart, things feel a little awkward. So make sure you turn that knee in with that cross.
Are we switching yet?
Yeah, switch.
Yeah, that hook was terrible. I was just like, this. We do it.
It's not about power. It's about
Didn't rock that.
yeah. Nice, Ian. Maybe a little more flexibility in that knee too, because that'll really.
I'm just pushing off with me. I'm not turning it. I just push.
Okay, yeah. If you turn a little bit too, you'll just get a little bit closer. But yeah, just a helpful tip. Nice. Look at that reaction. Nice work, Joe.
City.
Okay. Bring it back in. How did that feel for people?
Good.
Short.
It's kind of weird to start combining things together and seeing them close. So, just to review, I'm going to throw out a word, and you're going to give me the hit, okay? Everyone got their stance, nice, got those arms up. But remember, just because you're throwing a hit with one hand, keep that other hand up. You gotta protect yourself. Cross. Hook. Jab. 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 Cross. Uppercut. Uppercut. Hook. Nice. That was awesome. Okay, you guys can sit back down. So, what were the 4 hits? Yeah, it's getting warm. It's a great exercise. So, can someone name one of the hits? Ian.
Jab.
Okay, and what does the jab look like?
It's the same arm that you have for foot.
Your lead leg, yeah. Great. Another hit?
Hook.
A hook, yeah. Can someone tell me what the hook looks like? Kevin?
So you come in like from back across your body.
Yeah,
over,
from across your body.
Just
Nice.
terrible.
Yeah. What's another hit that we learned? Frankie? The uppercut. And what does the uppercut look like? Who have I got first time? Casey! Yeah! It looks like that, exactly. Yeah, nice. From the hips. Awesome. Does anyone have any questions about any of those hits? Ian.
When do we start kicking?
Level 2 will be the kick part of kickboxing. That's, yeah, next lesson. Come to a class with me, met the guy.
I don't feel like staring at the two teacher.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite of these 4 is probably the cross. I like engaging my whole body a little bit more, and yeah, I don't know. They all feel good.
So we hit the spot.
Yeah. Yeah. So those were the 4 hits. You guys definitely know them, and I'll see you in kickboxing class.
Woo!